Right, guys. So let's continue, guys. Hope all of you have attended the yesterday's demo session. So yesterday we just started with the demo. So today is our second demo, guys. As I said that this is a weekend batch. So which we are having the trainings only on Saturdays and Sundays and 6 days program, 6 weeks program, guys. So from next Sunday, actually, the our plan is next Saturday also we are going to conduct another demo, and we'll combine all of them and we'll start our main sessions from the next Sunday. We are going to start it, guys. Okay, fine. So the guys who has attended the last session, so if anyone has missed the last session also, don't worry because yesterday is only just a demo. I didn't started with any kind of an implementation. I didn't started with them, guys. So what we discussed in the last session is just an idea, like how the AI tools will help you in our real life, both professionally or even for personally. Like we have seen some kind of an application, guys, just like which is going to be something like using some kind of an tools I shown you, like which is going to be I generated a kind of a video. So how I generated the videos. So I generated a small videos, guys, just a 10 seconds of video or depending on our requirement or depending on the whatever that particular we are using, because there are going to be free versions will be there. There will be some kind of a pro editions will be there. So depending on the editions we are using, or depending on, better to say that the plan we are using, guys, better, because there are not any editions there are going to be some kind of a plans, a free plan you are using or a pro plan you are using, depending on that. So we can generate some kind of a videos what we have generated last class. So I shown you just a one or two tools I have shown you, guys. Right. So one is generated by using video, and another one we generated some kind of an presentations I have been got generated, isn't it? So how we generated those kind of a thing. So what is the use of that? So as I said that it is going to be even for professionally. So I'll show you some of the tools also. I'm going to show you one or two tools for the today's class. And today is going to be also a demo session only. I'm not going to start with any much implementation for the today's class. So we all of you know that Chat GPT. So obviously we all of you using the Chat GPT. So it's going to be the Chat GPT is what we are. Everyone is familiar with that. So nowadays, almost all Google search. So I'm not talking about Google. I'm talking about the Google search, guys. So almost all the Google search has been people stopped using the Google search, guys. Almost all the usage was decreased by almost all 40 to 50%. So the Google search usage has been got decreased. So in the yesterday's class, I've used something called as an, which one I have been got used in, guys? So Copilot, Microsoft Copilot I have been got used. So using that particular Copilot, what I did is, guys, I generated some image by giving some kind of a prompt I have given them. So what is a prompt? So the prompt is nothing but just I asked it the Copilot to generate. So which is going to be like I want to generate an image of an Indian female of a age 25 years with a smiling face. So it clearly generated an image of 10 years age. So it generated an image. They are completely AI generated images. And nowadays, even in the YouTube also, we have seen that. And YouTube also has recently changed its policies. So the videos which are generated by using AI images and AI, which is going to be the AI images and AI videos. So they are not eligible for which is going to be that shorts. That means what the YouTube will pay the money. So they're not eligible for that particular criteria because they are generating with the help of the AI. They are generating. And we all of you know that ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, obviously, everyone uses ChatGPT only for which is going to be some kind of an. We know that. So many of the people knows that ChatGPT is basically used for. Mainly, we are only mostly use it for some kind of an a kind of an Q&A. So you are asking some questions, and it is giving some kind of a response. But actually, I think all of you have an idea about that. So ChatGPT can be used. It's not ChatGPT. It is going to be GPT models, what we call them, guys. Basically, these are nothing but what we call it as GPT models. So GPT 4.0, GPT 5 now. So GPT 5. So recently GPT 5 was released, right? So the base models are nothing but what we call it as the ChatGPT. We know that. So the ChatGPT was developed by a company called as an OpenAI. We all of you know that. So it is going to be normally. So anything you can ask it. Even yesterday also we have done some kind of an which is going to be some kind of an applications what I have done. All right. So apart from that, there are a lot of things can be done with the help of this chat GPT, guys. There are many GPT models are there. So if you can just click here, actually right now I'm using a free version only. So there is some limitations will be there. So if you want to buy a pro edition is also there in GPT, we are having OpenAI. It was created by OpenAI community. So if you go to some kind of a GPTs, there are a lot of GPTs are available, guys. There are a lot of GPTs are available. See there, which is going to be GPTs for writing, GPTs for productivity, GPT for research and analysis, GPT for education, lifestyle, DALL-E. So DALL-E is nothing but basically used for generating of images and all these things. We are going to use this kind of a DALL-E, what we are going to be gets users, guys. So creating of which is going to be logos, okay, GF picture generators. So a lot of things are going to be there, guys. Okay, so AI logo generator is there. So these are all going to be some of the which is going to be DALL-E and even some kind of an programming related. We are having a lot of options are there. A lot of options are there, guys. So if you can see a different which is going to be for purpose. So we have some kind of a topics are there. So even if you want, we can go for writing. So see that all these are going to be very easy to use. So productivity, as I said, that presentations we can generate it, or which is going to be photorealistic images and video generators, what we can use. So there is a lot of tools are there. It's not just like just like many of the people uses the chat GPT, but these are what we simply call it as GPT models. Okay, so many GPT models are going to be there. So right now we are using GPT-5, what we are going to be using. Earlier it was 4, now it is using the GPT-5 what we are using. So research and analysis, what you want to do that. So a lot of options are there, guys. A lot of which is going to be GPT models are there. We can do really a lot of things what we are going to use in, guys. So learn English, which is going to be Emily. So your English teacher. So just open it, guys. So you can use it. Some limitations will be there, guys. Depending on your plan, there will be some limitations will be there. So it is going to be something like what we can say, talk with an AI English teacher, the Emily, our tutor purposes, proposes topics, okay, corrects your errors and improves your fluency with some kind of an personal feedback and interactive chats. So just it is going to be nothing but start your chat. So everything. So it is going to it's a kind of an which is going to be your English teacher. So you can use the GPT models as whatever you want. You can use it like a translator. As I said that I works in generative AI. So we uses the GPT models like an programmatically will uses. Programmatically we are going to use it. So for that we use some Python coding and all these things we require. But in this class, in this training program, we are not supposed to create any generative AI, these models. We are going to use the particular models, guys. Okay. So just it is going to be something like some just a simple it is going to be. So just there is going to be almost all it is going to be everything it can do that. So learning is nowadays is very easy now. So it is going to be something like, of course, I would like to help you practice your professional English. Let's imagine you are in a workplace situation. For example, you are introducing yourself in a meeting with new colleagues. Here is a starting line. Good morning, everyone. My name is so and so your name, and I'm responsible for your role, whatever the role. I'm looking forward to work with all of you. So it is going to be something like this. Okay, so could you introduce yourself as we're in the meeting? So try to keep it professional, but which is going to be natural. So it is going to be something like how it is going to be, how it is going to help you to learn English, or not learning English. It is to improve your English basically for professionally what we can use it. So a lot of tools are there. There is a lot of tools are going to be there, guys. They can write some code. So if you go to programming, we have a many of the tools what we can use. We can use them, guys. Just an example I'm showing you. So maybe some of you have heard about something called as Zen. This is nothing but some limitations. Okay, so we are having some kind of a designer GPT. We have website AI designer is there. So you know that a lot of which is going to be website designers are there. Earlier we used to have a professionals who want to create these websites, who can create the websites, but nowadays it's not required. Just there is a lot of which is going to be the AI tools are there which can create the websites. Whatever the websites you want to give, you can just give the websites. So we can work with that. For example, just an example, guys, I'm writing some kind of an SQL expert. So you know that, right? Some SQL knowledge. So whenever you want to work with some kind of a database systems, so you require some kind of an SQL. So earlier, I remembered some year 20 years back. So the companies used to hire the people on SQL. The companies used to hire the people only on specifically on SQL. We used to train the students. So almost all 150, 200 students in a classroom, we used to train it. 150, 200 students with 150, 200 students, we used to train. That's a 20 years back. Now the scenario has been changed, guys. So at that time, some years before, we used to have some popular trainings like Java, .NET. So they used to have 500, 600 students used to be there. But now scenario has been changed, guys. So mainly what it can do, guys, it is capable to do some kind of and write some SQL queries. That means even if a person does not have any idea about how to write an SQL query, so they can do it, guys. So I have a little bit idea about SQL. For example, just an example, guys. So how to find, which is going to be how to find, for example, how to find the which is going to be the first highest salary. For example, the first highest salary among the employees. For example, in employees from, for example, EMP table. So generally, SQL stores the data in the databases will store the data in the format of which is going to be tables. So simple, I'm going to write some kind of I given some kind of a prompt. So simply I said that how to find the first highest salary among the employees from EMP table. So see there. So there are multiple options are there. See how many outputs it has been given at an instant of time. See guys, it is going to be, which is going to be most efficient is going to be simple. Simple, it is writing some query. I know how to write this query, guys. I know how to write these queries. I was an SQL expert. But sometimes whenever I want to save my time, whenever I want to don't waste my time in writing all these queries, see there in most efficient way is going to be like this. So there are multiple options are also there, writing some order by and limit. But it is saying that it works only on MySQL, PostgreSQL, and SQLite databases. Whenever you want to work with SQL Server and Sybase database, this is a technique what we have to use. Or else there is going to be even some kind of a dense rank also. They have written some kind of an the query is also what they have been got written. So the main thing is you can do anything. It's not like you have to work like only these kind of a things only. We can use for any kind of an applications what you want to work with that. So these are all some kind of a GPT models, guys. So these are all some kind of a GPT models what we have been got it. And now recently, I think you have seen in the latest trending. I think all of you have an idea and having the idea about this also. It is going to be nothing but what we are having is going to be one of the which is going to be the one of the latest trend. It's actually the perplexity. So it is going to be the perplexity is going to be the one of the competitor. So who has given an offer to Google and who has given offer to the OpenAI communities. You know that. So recently you have heard about that. So it is going to be the perplexity is going to be the term used in various fields, but it's going to be the one what we can see that. So this is the one. I think you have seen, guys. So all of you have been able to utilize the. We also learn uses this perplexity also will use as guys. So I think all of you have an idea about that. So the for Airtel users, so it has given some a kind of a free pro edition. It has been got used. So it is going to be normal if you open in your systems, guys, you will get only the perplexity will get it. Okay, so I'm using something like a pro. So the because is as you know that the I'm an Airtel user. So Airtel user for Airtel users, it has been given almost all 1 year membership. It has been given. So which is costing us around 17,000 rupees. Which is costing around 17,000 rupees. They have given a free of cost. So Airtel users can, which is going to be use it for some subscriptions. So here also we have a lot of which is going to be, we have a different options, we have it guys. So related to finance, related to travel, academic, sports, whatever you want. So we can use for different purpose what we can use it here now. So we'll use this, we'll see how to use this particular tools also. We are going to be using this kind of a tools also. We are going to use it later guys. Later we are going to work on it. So this is going to be, so I think this was not highlighted in the our course curriculum, but still we are also going to use this one also what we are going to be gets users guys. So we'll see them. We'll see the how we are going to be gets using and all these things. We'll see that applications like this. Many of the tools guys. It's not just like one or two tools are there. So many of the tools, if you say that. So there is a lot of which is going to be tools are there. So if you want to generate some videos, so what are the which is going to be the which is going to be the AI tools for generating of videos? AI tools which is going to be nothing but to some kind of an which is going to be verify your email, verify your which is going to be resumes. They can give some kind of a scores to your resume. So even for the job seekers, like who are looking for a job, how to write an efficient which is going to be how to write kind of an efficient which is going to be some kind of a resumes. So how to optimize your LinkedIn profiles. So all these things we are going to learn. So as part of our training program, guys. So our work has been became, even for many of the people, the productivity has been increased. So whenever we want to conduct a small, which is going to be sometimes we'll conduct some kind of some kind of an assignments or assessments we are going to give them. Some kind of a test we want to conduct it. So simply we can go and we can ask which is going to be the chat GPT. For example, let us ask it, I want to conduct a small test, I want to conduct it. So simply what I'm going to do is let me open chat GPT or anything I can open it. Okay, so I'm going to say that which is going to be some generate, which is going to be I can ask it. So generate some questions, generate some, let us say generate some 10 questions, generate 10 MCQ questions I can say. So MCQs on which is going to be AI tools. So really we are able to conduct. So simple it is going to be. So you need not to worry about that. So what is going to be something like an which of the following is going to be popular AI powered tool for generating human like text? So answer is ChatGPT. Which AI tool is widely used for image generation, guys? As I said, DALI. So Google AI tool for natural language processing, BERT models, guys. Actually, it's going to be something called as a BERT models. Maybe it's not part of your this one. So which of these is an AI based, which is video editing tools? So we have a different types of video editing tools. So it is going to be Photoshop also we can use, but basically for images, these are going to be something called as an S synthesia. Something they are talking about that. Even some kind of a creating of some kind of a music composition. So like this, it has generated. So our work has been become very easy for us. So whenever I want to conduct a test, simple what I'm going to do is I'll ask the chat GPT. So copy the question, paste it in the Google form, and I can create which is going to be within just a 5 minutes, I can generate some kind of an Google forms, I can create it. Isn't it? So within a just a which is going to be, which AI tool was developed by OpenAI for converting which is going to be speech to text. So OpenAI is just now I told you, which is going to be some kind of an this one what we can see. So which is going to convert some speech to text, which is going to be something like an speech to text. So it has generated by OpenAI community, which is going to be something called as the whisper. It's what it is showing that. Okay. So that is all about some kind of a tools, guys. So we can use a lot of things. So chat GPT is not just only for which is going to be which is not just only for which is going to be some kind of an only for like a Q&A, or it is not just like for which is going to be just like a Google search. So many of the people use a chat GPT is only just for the only for just like a Q&A, but it can do a lot of things, guys. It can, as I shown you, it can generate some kind of a code. There is going to be some kind of an tools which are basically used for generating some kind of an code they can generate. They can improve your English. It will work like an English teacher, translator, anything it can work on that. So see, there are so many different types of options we are having. So we can use, guys. So education, lifestyle, which is going to be productivity. So we are having a lot of which is going to be some kind of a tools we are having there. So which are video generations we are having, something we can use it, guys. So Canva, I think you can see some kind of a lot of ads, you can see it on that. Isn't it? A lot of ads we can see, which is going to be the canvas, so which is going to be there are generating some kind of an presentations and all these things, what we can see that. Logos, which is going to be social media post, all these things we can generate it. So you can ask it. So you can ask it to generate some kind of an, so it is going to be some kind of an, which is going to be some kind of an post. So simple, I need a poster for our online, which is going to be store seasonal sale. It is going to be there. So it is going to be generates. We'll see that applications later, how we are going to be gets working with that. It's asking what message you like to do it on poster. This will help me, which is going to be the best posted options on your online store seasonal sales. Something we have to give some kind of an inputs, guys. According to that, it is going to be gets working with that. And as part of our training program, we are also going to learn something about some kind of an prompts. So how to, which is going to be customize your prompts, guys. I think some of you have been know about that. For example, let us say that which is going to be some kind of an techniques will be there, guys. There is going to be some kind of an techniques we are going to be having, guys. So there are some simple to say that shortcuts. So in Windows, everyone knows about how to use the chat GPT, but it is going to be, there are going to be some kind of an prompts will be there, guys. Some kind of an prompt shortcuts will be there. So anyone have you heard like which is going to be like ELI? What is going to be ELI, guys? Anyone having any idea? Anyone, guys, having any idea about this ELI? What is meaning of ELI 10? Anyone? Yes. No. No, guys. Okay. So for example, what is this ELI is nothing but which is going to be shortcut. So what is ELI 10? For example, ELI 10. I said that what is going to be explained about, which is going to be something like explain about, which is going to be AI. So what do you mean to say ELI 10 explain about AI is nothing but, so simply what I'm saying is explain like I am 10. That means I'm asking saying that I'm asking the chat GPT saying that don't tell me at a higher level. So when I said explain about AI means a lot of things will come. But what is meaning of ELI 10 is going to be nothing but what it is doing here is it is going to treat me as an which is going to be I am a 10 years old. So explain like I am 10. Okay, imagine you have a really smart robot friend who which is going to be learns by looking a lots and lot of examples. So just means that is going to be just like for a person who it is going to be like an which is going to be this one as a 10 years old. It is telling about that. It's not going to be some technical words are not available there. So you have to use a proper prompt. We have to get a proper response, guys. So see there no technical words are there. If you really said which is going to be ELI, for example, explain me like, for example, explain like I am 20. So if I say the same question, if I said I'm saying that explain, it is going to be, I said explain about. It is going to be explain about if I said AI, then the response will be different. Then the response is going to be different, guys. See the difference in the response here now. So for a normal 10 years old, that's basically AI, artificial intelligence, artificial, made by humans, but not natural. Intelligence, the intelligence nothing but the ability to perform a task. So AI is teaching, like teaching a computer how to think a little bit like people do. For example, if you show it thousands of pictures of cats and dogs, it can learn how to tell them apart. So it can differentiate it. If you give a lot of words and sentences, it can learn how to chat with you like I do. If you give it an examples of games, it can learn how to play and even get really good. This is like a 10 years old. But for a which is going to be, see, got it. Let's go it a little bit deeper than the ELI 10 version, but still keep it clear and simple. It is going to be. So see that what is artificial intelligence? Some kind of a technical words, data, algorithms, learning, predictive action, okay, so which is going to be what is general AI, super intelligent AI. So it is going to be telling a little bit more content it has been generated. So if you want to utilize it perfectly, normal anyone can use it, guys. Even in Google search also, everyone knows how to use a Google search. But you have to use the Google search in an appropriate way. Then only we'll get a proper response. If we use something like which is going to be something different case, it is going to give say different kinds of applications. So just an example. For example, if you go to a Google search, or if you go to something like a Google search, and sorry, for example, I'm going to for a Google just directly. So what I'm going to do is, which is going to be directly going for Google search, and I'm asking what is going to be something. Just an example I'm saying is, if I said entropy, so what is meaning of entropy means there are a lot of things are going to be gets coming there. So something which is going to be, it is not real, it is not relevant to that. So see that what it is saying that entropy is a fundamental scientific concept that measures the system disorder randomness. Okay, it is going to be or unavailability of its thermal energy for work introduced for which is going to be something like in 1950s. So what is this? So it is going to be second law of thermodynamics, something like that. But my requirement is not like that because I'm using something called as an entropy in statistics. So we have something called as an entropy in statistics. That is different case. That is going to be a different case. So I want what I want to use. I want to use entropy means it is going to be something it is going to be gets coming. But whereas whenever I'm talking about entropy in our, which is going to be some kind of an statistics, then I'm going to get something called as an information theory and all these things it is going to tell you about that. So how we have to use this particular Google search in a proper way. Similarly, this also we have to use in a proper applications and all these things, what we have to do, guys. So just usage is very easy, guys. We are having so many different types of options are there. So we can use some kind of an Google AI Studio. So we'll use as guys. Google AI Studios are going to be there. So it's going to be up to some extent we can use it a free of cost. So I think the latest trend, you know that all of you in the lot of social media. So there is going to be some kind of an the latest trend, which is nothing but the try, which is going to be the nano banana. So recently really currently we are discussing about that. So native speech generations are going to be there. So we can give some kind of a context we can give. So just an example, nothing to do. So just we have to give it, guys, whether it is a single speaker audio or whether it is a multi-speaker audio. Single speaker, multi-speaker. So you can see speaker one. So it is going to be something like speaker one, speaker two. So who is the speaker one, who is the speaker two, if you specify them. So it is going to generate it, guys. So just I'm going to run it, guys. Just I'm running, nothing to do. You can give some content here now, text if you give. The text it is going to speech. It is going to create a kind of a speech it is going to generate then. Just give me a second. So what you can do, guys? So we can create some kind of a movie script, movie scene scripts we can generate then. And you know that, right? The podcast, we can generate some kind of an podcast, which is going to be transcripts, we can generate them.
Voice, create realistic dialogue, and so much more. Edit these placeholders to get started.
So see, you can see some kind of an ad dialogues, what we can see, what is the name. So something like this. So let's say, which is going to be, how is your day? Something like this. So it is going to be add dialogue. So I'm going to add for the speaker too. Yeah, it's going to be, I'm good today. So it is going to be generating some kind of an, which is going to be, see that it's going to be some kind of an raw structure, how it is generating speaker one, speaker two. So we can see the speaker one is saying, how is your day? So yeah, I'm good today. Something like this, we can change your speakers. So there are different type of speakers we have in them. We have a different type of speaker.
Hello, we're excited to show you our native speech capabilities.
Where you can direct a voice, create realistic dialogue, and so much more. Edit these placeholders to get started.
How was your day?
Yeah, I am good today.
See guys, how it is going to be generating this kind of a things. A lot of things we can do it, guys. Really, we are having a lot of the things which we don't know anything about them. So we really don't know what is the main, which is going to be usage of these particular AI tools. Just a small, which is going to be a small one, I'm going to use it, guys. For example, I have my videos in YouTube. For example, just an example, guys. I have some videos in YouTube. My regularly my demo sessions and all these things, it will be there. So let me say, I'm taking something like DurgaSoft, which is going to be at DurgaSoft. I have some demos are getting connected. So it is my demos only, guys. So these are all generative AI developments are there. So what I'm going to do is, let me open this video, guys. Okay.
So how much do you earn?
42 lakhs per annum.
42 lakhs. That is your salary.
Yes.
What do you do?
I am an AI tool and chat
So see
GPT
this,
expert.
guys. This is one
Okay,
ad
and what
related
degree
to
did you
that.
pursue to become that?
Well, honestly, I didn't need to do any degree for it.
Then we
Okay.
are getting some data like
Okay. So what I'm doing here is, guys, simple. I'm going to, which is going to be streaming. I have something called as an share screen is available, guys. So what I'm doing is, I'm just going for, which is going to be share screening is there. I'm selecting this particular video here, guys. I just selected some kind of a video have been got selected here now, guys. Now you can ask any questions on based on this particular video.
Okay, I can see a video playing. What questions do you have about the video?
Yeah. Can you tell me what is the video about? So I'm asking,
The
guys.
video is Okay, I can provide a summary. The video discusses generative AI development. It seems to be a demonstration or tutorial on the topic, likely covering the basics and development processes of generative AI.
Who is the speaker?
The speaker in the video is Mr. Vamsi Krishna, according to the video title.
Can you summarize the video?
The video is a demonstration or tutorial on generative AI development presented by Mr. Vamsi Krishna. It likely covers the fundamentals and development processes related to generative AI.
Got it, guys? So you given the video. Okay, sorry. We given the video, guys.
Yes, I can provide information about the video based on the title and the content displayed.
Okay, fine. So actually the mic was on, so that is the reason it has been, it's taking my voice control. It's taking some my input as a voice and it is going to be generating. So it can summarize any kind of a videos. We have some video was there. Yesterday also I told you. So somebody, let us say we have some kind of an, a meeting has been held. So you can just record all that kind of a video, just give it. So summarize the video, or somebody has sent a mail. So we can summarize the email, or if you want, you can summarize, which is going to be the, you can ask, see, I've given the input as a video and I'm asking about what is the video about, summarize that particular video. Something like that we can do, which is going to be up to some extent, it is going to be free, guys, up to some extent. Okay. So up to some extent means it little bit. That means up to some extent, depending on that particular plan. Some plans are going to be, don't have any limit. Some plans will have some kind of a limit will be there. Okay. Fine. It depends on that. It depends on the whatever the plan we are going to be using. Some of them are free. Some of them are going to be we have to pay, or some up to some extent. Only these many, as you know that, right? Some we are having some kind of an AI tools are there. So they can say, for example, yesterday I shown you something called as an Heygen, isn't it? So Heygen is going to be there. So what it can do is we can generate 3 videos per day. So it is going to be 3 videos is going to be the limit per day. Just give me a second. Let me stop sharing this. Okay. So it can generate, which is going to be, see, I didn't open the video also. Just I given the video, depending on the whatever that particular inputs are there, it was able to generate what I'm asking the question. It is able to generate this one. So here I can generate it. So it is going to be something like per day. It is going to be able to generate, which is going to be 3 videos per day. So we have some different types of, which is going to be the avatars will be there. You can select that kind of an avatars and all these things. Yesterday I generated one video, right? So yesterday I generated some video. So this is going to be some kind of a video I can generate like this, guys. So these are going to be, so there is going to be some limitations are there. If you want to use something, we have to upgrade yourself. Add the script. Just you have to add up the script here now. Or even you can also upload or record some audio also. Just record some audio. So upload or simply record the audio. Automatically, it is going to generate it. Just an example. Hi, just a minute. Hi, this is Vamshi. Just a minute once. Yeah. Just give me a second. It's getting recorded. Just give me a second. Hi, this is Vamshi. I was the instructor for the data science technologies. So in this session, I'm going to deliver some training on how to use the AI tools in our real life, which increases your productivity either in your professional or either in your personal life. So let me generate. So I didn't done anything, guys. Just I've selected the avatar and just I have done this one. So generate the video. Okay. So no worries. It is saying that I cannot generate the video because it has to be it is saying that we have to upgrade.
Welcome to the new era of video creation with HeyGen. Simply type your script to get started.
Okay.
Welcome to the new era of video.
Okay. So no worries, which is going to be, we can edit it and do that. Later we'll see, depending on the plans and all these things. We can give some kind of a text here, guys. Once if we give some kind of a text here, so automatically it is going to generate some kind of a text. Later we'll see that. There is some limit will be there. So depending on the plan you are using, it is going to be limits there. Okay. So like this, guys. So we can use the different types of tools, we can use them. So generate some kind of a media we are able to generate. We are able to stream something which is going to be talk to something called as the Gemini Live. So you can talk, you can show the webcam, you can share the screen, whatever you want, and you can answer, you can get your answers based on that particular whatever the video or it or audio or whatever it can be there. If you can audio on your webcam, so you can see what is happening there. So everything. So what exactly it is going to be there. So as you know that nowadays the companies like Google also has been what they are doing is, so they are saying that up to now we are conducting some kind of an which is going to be these interviews are conducting through which is going to be something like an online, completely through some kind of an online they are conducting. But nowadays what they are doing, what they are saying is at least one round you have to attend personally, because the people are getting making some kind of an fake which is going to be interviews that are doing that. So to avoid that, so how can you generate? You can clone your images, you can clone the audios, we can clone your audio, guys. So your audio will be there, you can clone your audio. So you can just make the your audio to be generated. So simply clone your audio, record your audio, it will clone your audio, give some kind of a text, and it can generate some kind of an which is going to be the audio related to that. So we can do a lot of things. So both the sides we have it. One is on positive side and one is on the negative side. Both the sides what we have it, guys. Okay. So anyhow, just it is only just to make you understand like what is meaning of usage of AI tools means we are not going to create any kind of an AI tools here now. Okay, just for an example, I'm showing you. If you want to create some kind of an AI tools, we will create some kind of an AI tools with the help of some coding. Because as I said that I am into this particular data science, I was into this particular field, guys. So obviously what I am going to do is I'm going to write some kind of an codes. I'm going to write some kind of an which is going to be some kind of an functionalities and all these things. I can do it, guys. But you guys does not require all these kind of an applications there. So here also if you can just see, it is going to be some kind of an which is going to be the coding and all these things what we'll use as. Here also we'll use as the same thing. The GPT models only I'm going to use as there. So different types of which is going to be the models I'm going to use this. OpenAI models, we use a different types of models. So we can also create some kind of an which is going to be some kind of a chatbots what we are creating there. But for that we require some kind of a code. So I was an expert in that. So it is going to be a kind of an expert. See, I'm asking that particular same thing. You are a financial expert. Provide me suggestions on investments. So I can ask it, is a fixed deposit or recurring deposit is better? So it is giving some kind of an advantage. Which type of model I'm using there here now? I'm using a GPT models only I'm going to be using, which is going to be GPT 4.0 is a model I'm using. OpenAI chart, OpenAI models I'm going to be using there. But this is all done programmatically. So you does not requires to do this kind of an application, guys. So we are going to learn how to use that kind of an AI tools. So this is only just an introduction from my side, guys. So last class also I just taken a almost a 1 hour introduction. I've taken 45-50 minutes of introduction. So today also almost I think a 40 minutes of just an introduction. So your next class and main classes will start from the next Sunday, guys. So next Sunday, if you want to really go ahead with the course, so you can just pay, it's a fee of only 3,000, guys. Just it is going to be hardly 6 weeks of training program. You're just spending 3,000. It's going to be a very small amount, guys. So we are going to get, everyone can learn, even in online also we can learn, guys. But generally, if you learn through online, there will be some kind of an time taking. You may not be able to, which is going to be complete your course on time. So here, if you get some kind of a training program or a mentor, so who is going to guide you? So this is the way you have to learn. And already the course curriculum, it is already available in the online website of the DurgaSoft. You can go through the course curriculum from next Sunday. That is going to be on 22nd, I think so, guys. The next Sunday is going to be nothing but 21st, guys, because on 20th we are conducting again one more demo will be there. So you need not to attend the demo. Same demo will be there, and we'll club all of them. And from 21st onwards, we are going to start with our regular classes, guys. Okay. So that's it for today. That's it from my side for the today's demo session, guys. So if you have any questions, so can feel free to discuss, guys. So I can just clarify all your questions and we can end up the session for today, guys. Yes. Anyone, guys? Any questions?
Sir, our last day will be 19th of October or 26th.
Which one?
You when you say 6 weekends, so last session would be on 19th of October or
At least
26th.
6 weeks. 6 weeks means it is going to be 20 October, right? So October, I think we have some holidays also will be there. Some Dasara holidays also may be there. Maybe a 1 week you may get a holiday, but you can just calculate the 6 weeks of time. Maybe it is going to be, you can take it as an November 1st and 2nd. Maybe November 2nd is going to be the I think November 2nd is going to be the last session it may takes place. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, this generative AI classes, how many are over your classes?
Generative AI classes, morning 6 o'clock, we have a session is there. Just we started with Python. Just hardly 1 week classes happen. Just hardly
Okay, it's the main content
and
will be.
it's not yet started. Just we started with the core concepts of Python. We started.
Got it. Yeah, the
Yeah,
main
only.
content will be generative AI only, right?
That's the
Mainly.
generative AI. Main is going to be on generative AI.
Okay, it's not the topics you are covering with that data science, full stack data science AI,
No,
right?
that is not there. That is a separate. That is there, but it is going to be. It's completely both of them are going to be same only. That will takes extra 2 more months. It will take it just if you want to go for. So if you want to go for only generative AI, I recommend to join at evening 6:30 p.m. batch is there. Better join evening 6:30 p.m. batch.
Okay, I want only
Generative
dedicatedly
AI.
on the generative AI because
Then you
I am already attending your this data science.
data science. Okay, which batch?
That one only. My 7:30 means your 8 o'clock AM.
Okay,
Oh,
8
sorry,
o'clock AM.
sorry. I think data science. Yeah, your 8 AM IST.
Okay, 8 AM IST. Okay, it is only on data science. You have completed almost all. We completed machine learning and all these things, right? Yeah. Then better you do one thing. Join 6:30 p.m. batch.
Okay, IST, right?
IST 6:30
Oh yeah,
p.m.
that is
IST.
challenging, sir. For me, it's my morning time.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
my
then
night.
morning 6 o'clock batch is it's a full stack data science AI plus generative AI. So again, we'll have all the data science will be there. Otherwise, you wait for some time. We are planning some other new batches also. We are planning for generative AI, only for generative AI. You can join the batch.
If you start any morning, that would be beneficial
sure.
for me.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
sir. Thank
I'll
you.
inform them then. Right.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Right, guys. Any more questions, guys? Anyone, if you have any questions? Okay, then. So thanks all of you guys. So
So one question is
please. Yes, please. Yeah.
For code generation, what all tools we are going to cover?
We have a lot of tools are there. So we have a lot of tools are going to be there. Code gen, we have a lot of tools are there, but we'll try to utilize. See, once if you know one kind of a tool, we can use a different types of tools are there. Multiple tools are there. We also will works on different tools. But anyhow, which one is going to be the easiest one we are going to use it? Mostly I'm going to use the GPT models only. We are going to use mostly with the GPT models only. We are going to use this. So we have a different types of these options are there. So as already shown you, in ChatGPT, we have a different types of code generation tools are there. We are going to work with that particular tools are there. So specifically, whenever you want to work with, see here only we are having a lot of programming part is there. You can use it. For example, if you want to generate HTML, CSS, JavaScripts, we have something like this. We are having something called as an R wizard are going to be gets available. Code GPT is going to be there. So this is going to be the one of the option what we can use it. So we use as not only GPT models, we are having a different types of models also we are having. We can use a different types of models also we'll use them. So maximum we'll give 1 or 2 tools we are going to use this, and after that I'll tell you the different types of tools also we can use it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Sir, this code GPT or whatever the code generative AI, that is be applicable for all code or like it is specific to?
No, it can. There are some tools are there which are, for example, if you see some kind of an R wizard is there, it can generate only R code only it can generate it. So like that. So specifically, if I shown you something like an SQL, so it was able to generate only SQL code only it can generate. But there are going to be some kind of a code generators which are specifically generalized. They can generate any kind of a codes what we can do that. But instead of using that kind of a tool, specifically what code, which language of code you want to generate, there are specialized, the models will be there. Better to use those particular models because they are specialized only on that particular languages. So which I'll discuss it. So why we have to use even ChatGPT also we can use it directly. But why I'm not using ChatGPT, like why I'm here to use the other AI tools are there? Because there are specialized. ChatGPT is nothing but a generalized model. Those are nothing but a specialized model, only designed to work only with that particular languages only. So depending on your requirement, we can use different types of models. We can use them. AI models we can use.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that means.
Okay. Yes, please. Yes, one by one. Yeah. Yes, go ahead.
Please continue.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes, Dhanush. Yeah,
that
you can go
means
ahead.
Sir, I think what I understood is like one should be familiar with, suppose I am working in SAP, and if I want to know for a particular requirement the backend ABAP code, then I should know which AI tool can give that, right? Suppose if I'm a Java
Yes.
developer, I should know which AI tool is there.
Will generate for Java coding.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
okay. So ChatGPT sometimes may not give the accurate one, but
Yes,
there may be
absolutely.
some like AI
Yes.
tools may be covering that
Yes,
we
yes.
should know. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. See, whenever you are, for example, you are a Java developer. For example, I was a SQL developer. So as a Java developer, you may have a little bit knowledge of SQL, but I was an SQL expert. So my expertise is more on SQL. Maybe I have a little bit knowledge about Java. I can explain some Java code. But if you ask me to write a Java code, I cannot write that much effectively as you. You cannot write the SQL query as effective as me. So same as it is, these AI tools are also, some AI tools are specialized on some kind of a process or some kind of a task. So if you use that particular model only for that particular task, it will work efficiently. Otherwise, the ChatGPT is what it is going to be. It is overall. It can talk about anything. It can talk about. So it may not be 100% efficient. I'm not saying accurate. Also, 100% it may not be efficient. So that's why use that kind of tools which are specifically designed only to perform a particular task, because they are trained only on that particular task. Only it was trained with that. That is the reason.
Got it. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Fine. Yes.
Sir,
Yes. Any others? Yes.
Are we
Yes.
cover any project management related any tools?
I will try them. So meanwhile, obviously for every batch we are adding some new things. We are adding them. So
Yes.
obviously we are going to see at least see once you these are all AI tools. You need not to be an expert on that. So you have to search
Yeah,
for
I
that
agree.
particular AI tools and you have to work on that. But we'll try to utilize that. We'll try to use that at least.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Fine.
Sir, actually, sir, this is Pavan.
Yes,
Sir,
Pawan, yeah.
actually, in my company, we are going to use Cursor AI.
Okay,
So,
Cursor AI. Okay.
yeah.
The latest one. Yeah.
So any suggestions, sir, how to learn on that?
Even I'm looking for that particular training actually, because that is the latest one actually. Cursor AI is also the latest one. So I'm also looking, but I also didn't get any much resources on that. So
Okay.
even I also myself, I was expert in generative AI, this one generative AI. We have a prompt engineering, all these things. So next level, I am also moving into the Cursor AI. So, but I will see, because I also didn't get any much resources. But if I get any resources, I'm going to share it with you.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
One query I have,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
That what exactly that cursor AI is? Can you just
That is
few
the
words?
latest trend
Few
actually.
words. No, what is the
No,
objective?
I also don't have that much idea about that. But currently research is going on. So
Okay.
they want to make everything to be automated. Everything they want to make it completely. It is going to be an automation process. They are trying to do that. Even I also just started working on that. Just started working on that because people are also asking about that. But that is
Yes.
one of the latest trend in the AI field, basically.
I heard like it is
Hello, sir. This
ID
is
kind of
Yes,
Ram.
thing.
please. Yes, please, Resram.
Uh, Regarding the cursor AI, sir, I have used it's like a Visual Studio Code editor, right, sir? So
Okay.
It is
inside
editor.
we
Yes.
can write our logic. Yeah, we can ask them something related to maybe any code. Just we can
Yes,
write
yes.
it. Just we can enter it. Then they will give us the code itself, and we can use that code in our tools
Okay.
immediately.
Okay. Okay.
Instead of
Okay.
going to the GPT or some other, directly we can write inside the editor itself. So
Okay.
they will
Okay.
give the code itself.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Okay.
what
So
Cursor AI doing,
is
sir.
doing that. Okay. Okay.
Not
But
only
it's a
Yeah,
that,
usage
sir,
level.
like directly we can integrate with our database. Like
Okay.
example, if you are using some Oracle database, if you are using, we
Mm-hmm.
can integrate it, and we can ask the like no need to write the code. Just we
Okay.
can say like example one list like we are usually do line listings. Example, I need some non-serious cases, particular
Okay.
date range.
Okay.
And some data if you give, then it will only take it will go through tables, and then it will fetch the data.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
no need to write a manual code and
Okay.
then need to generate the data. It's like
Okay.
it will directly give the data.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So
So
we are
like
trying to, that is, you're talking about usage level, but we are talking about the development level actually. So what is going to be the background behind that? That is because we are into that particular field basically, right? So we are into that particular field. So how to create some kind of that kind of an application from our
yes,
side.
sir. That
So
also
we
it
are,
will do, sir. Yeah,
yeah,
correct.
yeah, sure. Yeah. Right.
So just,
Yes,
I
please.
mean, question and thought that comes to my mind is like earlier we used to have just Google as a resource for everything.
Yes, yes, please.
Now there are so many tools coming up every week or every month,
Every week, every
and
week it
every
says that.
month the popularity keeps changing of every tool.
Yes, yes, yes,
Sometimes,
absolutely. Yes, yes.
so how do we learn all, I mean, do we have to learn all these tools and keep be on top of everything? I'm not understanding actually. I
Yeah,
mean, it's a
yeah.
general thought actually.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yes, absolutely. See, the basically the AI field itself is the AI fields itself is there is a rapid changes within a 1 week, within a 1 month. There is a rapid changes are going to be taking place. Obviously, we have to adopt to them. Basically, see. So once we got so which one? So let us say that we have a Chat GPT is there. We have got something called as a Microsoft Copilot was there. Google Gemini was there. So which one you are preferring to use it? So it is not that which one you want to use, which one is comfortable. For example, if you talk about some security limitations, ChatGPT is going to be good. So whereas the other one, they don't have any such kind of limitations. I think you have seen some kind of latest news we have seen. So a person in US, so he has asked the ChatGPT how to make suicide. So they have just filed a case on the OpenAI. It's a recent news we have been seeing. So up to what extent they are able to work, we have to think about what are the pros and what are the cons and related to that. So it's not like there are so many tools will come into the market, so many tools will be there. So which one is going to be best suitable for your environment? So which one is going to be? So if you find that okay, some new tool has came, so check it out. So how it is different from your existing tool. So if it is giving a more productivity, adopt to that. Or if it is having some kind of an issues, adopt to the still just to fix it to the previous one. So it is depending on our usage and our it's going to be our usage and our implementation only. We can decide that. There is nothing like, and these for this learning also we don't take any much time also. So how much time you are going to learn? Just hardly 1 day, 2 days if you spend it, that is sufficient with that. So adopt to that which one is going to be which you feel that it is a better one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Fine, guys. That's it for the today's session, guys. Thanks for attending the 2 days demos. So as I said that next month Sunday it is going to be this. We are going to start the sessions, guys, which is on the 21st. So Sunday we are going to conduct another demos, so which some more people may join. Combining both of them, we'll start a new session by Sunday. So if you are really interested to go ahead, so complete your registration process in this week at any instant of time. Just you can take some time. So the fee of which is 3,000, just a matter of just an amount of 3,000. So pay the fee and just get the new link on the Sunday. You can directly join with the new link on the Sunday's class, guys. Okay. So that's it for today, guys. So thanks all of you. And if you have any further doubts or any clarifications also, guys, so you can see yeah, it's not it's a weekend sessions, Ram. It's going to be the weekend sessions. It is going to be, so it is going to be some 2 hours, Saturday and Sunday. That means Saturday 2 hours, Sunday 2 hours. So it is almost all 4 hours. It will be there. 6 weekends, 6 weeks. It is going to be. So almost all it is going to be 4 into 6, 24 hours. It is going to take it. Okay. So it is only just on the weekend classes only. Okay. I'm sharing my number also here, guys, in the chat window. If you have any further doubts or any clarification, feel free to reach me on my WhatsApp number, guys. So it is 8080771117 is my contact number. So please, which you can feel free to reach me on this number, guys. Okay. Thanks all of you for today. I'll see you on the next Sunday, guys. Okay. Thanks all of you, guys.